everybody, my name is Jessie and I do perfume reviews in ASMR format. So if you like perfume and also if you like ASMR, you are in a good place for our video today. So I am so sorry, I've got to give you some bad news. I filmed this entire video and the camera was facing the other way. And I do not have time to refilm the video because I have to go back to work in 5 minutes. So I just thought I would film a little intro facing the correct way so I could show you the bottle and myself. And I totally get if you don't want to watch the rest of the video because it's just sound and it's filming out my window basically. But if you do want to still watch the video and listen to the review and the taps, but you just can't see me, then have fun, have at it. But I apologize that this video is a little bit messed up for that reason. But here I am now, and I will catch you in another video soon where I will be facing the correct direction. Okay, bye. Okay, so today I am reviewing this fragrance is by the brand DKNY, or actually technically it's Donna Karan, but I think isn't that what DKNY is? I don't know what the difference is, but this is a Donna Karan fragrance and it is called Liquid Cashmere Aqua. I feel like I'm like hunching over because today I'm sitting in a yoga ball chair, but it's like it's changed where I'm sitting, so it's a little awkward. Anyway, as you can see, this fragrance is in a very tall bottle. This is the tallest perfume bottle that I own in my collection. I do really like the color of the bottle. I don't know that I love how tall it is, or I don't know that I love the head, but I like the glass and I like this part of the shape. I find it kind of just calming. And yeah, as you can see, it's just at the top, it's just normal glass, and then it fades into a sea glass. So I really like that look, and it's kind of a warm blue, a warm aqua blue, a slightly green blue. So I really like that. And it's called Liquid Cashmere Aqua. So if you have heard of the Donna Karan Cashmere Mist, which I do have a travel size of, this fragrance has been around for a very long time. It looks like it's been around since 1994. And then there were all sorts of other fragrances that came out, kind of like flankers and, offshoots of this. So there was probably like what you'd call a liquid cashmere line. I haven't had any of those ones, but it looks like there's like a liquid cashmere. There's a liquid cashmere aqua. I feel like there might be like a liquid cashmere floral. I don't know. So anyway, as you can see, I'm dressed in blue, so I feel like this shirt is kind of evocative of water or the beach. So, and then I've just got these earrings on. These are like moons and little pink rose quartz. So yeah, I don't think I've ever worn these in a video, but they're nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and spray this fragrance. Okay, so today, looks like I have the Sweet Pea Fairy. Yeah, so here's this, I think that's the Sweet Pea Fairy. Super cute. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and give this a spray. Ooh, no, I sprayed it right on my hand. Sometimes that just happens. Well, I definitely am getting a good smell of it. Okay, so what I get right away is a soft aquatic, kind of like a fuzzy, musky aquatic. It's very pleasing. It's like a cozy aquatic. It's obviously a little bit fresh, as aquatics, yes, they are, as you would think. But it's really a very cozy, comforting sort of aquatic. It does, I believe, have a salt note or like a sea salt note. So that does come through, a little bit of saltiness, which I think gives it a little bit more like warmth and well-roundedness. But it's not like super salty. It's not like, some fragrances are like, whoa, that's like seawater or salt. This one's like kind of subtle and well blended, I would say. That's mostly what I get. Maybe a touch of like floral notes. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and read the main accords that we have listed on Fragrantica. So first we have, let me go ahead and do this. So first we have marine, musky, floral, woody, aromatic, powdery, salty, and aquatic. So I definitely get the marine, musky, a little bit of floral, I guess a touch of woodiness, but like a very subtle woody. Like, I don't remember what it is. I'm thinking like a driftwood or something like that. Maybe a sandalwood, driftwood. So like a watered down light woodiness. I'm not sure what the aromatic accord is in reference to. And yeah, just a touch salty. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the notes. So we only have 4 notes listed. And they're just kind of listed as is. They don't have like a top, middle, and base. So first, we have sea notes. So sea notes. So yeah, it's supposed to smell like the ocean, maybe a little bit like ocean water or ocean air. I definitely get that coming through very strongly, but again, not in a gross or like overdone seaweedy or overly sea salty way. Okay, and then we have a note of musk, and I definitely get quite a lot of musk coming through. It's like a very fuzzy, warm sea air kind of vibe. Then we have floral notes, just generic floral notes, and I do feel like I get a little bit of that coming through. It's kind of like you have like a warm sea breeze carrying maybe a little bit of jasmine or some other sort of floral touch. And then lastly, we have woody notes. So that is nondescript woody, but I would say it's kind of like, it's a light wood. It's like a driftwood. It's the sort of wood you would expect on the beach. So honestly, I feel like I get all of those notes probably kind of in that order. I would say mostly I get the sea notes and musk, and then a touch of floral notes and a small touch of woody notes. And yeah, I like it. I don't think this is necessarily a safe blind buy. I don't think everybody would love this fragrance, but it's also not super off-putting unless you really just don't like anything in the marine category or like salty category. Okay, so let's go ahead and before we go over a few other bits of information around this fragrance, I just wanted to touch on my Cashmere Mist fragrance. So as I said, this is like a super popular fragrance. It was launched in 1994, and I think it's just, yeah, I feel like it's, yeah, been around for a long time and probably not going anywhere. So this fragrance, it's so interesting. I've said before that, like, I have a love-hate with it. I don't know why, but I, like, really kind of love it and feel addicted to it, and then the other part of me is like, it just has something about it that's, like, addictive, but also kind of off-putting to me. So, I don't know. Super weird. But anyway, this fragrance has, definitely some, like, musky, cashmere type notes. It's got a cashmere wood note. It's got suede, musk, sandalwood, vanilla, and amber. And then the other notes that are a little more like uplifting in it are bergamot, jasmine, and lily of the valley. So it has a bit of like a clean accord, a clean bright accord too. So yeah, and this one is the Eau de Toilette version, but there's also an Eau de Parfum version, which is on it, like, I cannot tell the difference in smell. They smell just the same to me. But anyway, they are slightly different apparently. So this fragrance I feel like is a good fall winter fragrance. It's kind of soft and cozy. It's not super strong, but I wouldn't necessarily call it a skin scent either. Like, I feel like people are going to smell it. If you spray it on you, they're going to smell it, but it's kind of like a bit of a musky cashmere cloud. It's not like super bold, you know, it's not super sweet or floral or anything like that. And it does have a bit of a, it was launched in 1994. I don't know if they've reformulated the scent since then, but it does have like a bit of a vintage smell, I would say. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay, so let's finish up by reading some other information around Liquid Cashmere Aqua. By the way, I forgot to mention, this fragrance is discontinued, so you can still find it online, but it's not super easy to find online, so I apologize for that. I might go ahead and sell this in the near future. Here's why. Because I have just really not been drawn to fragrances during my pregnancy for obvious reasons, because while you're pregnant, you tend to feel more sensitive to smells and all of that. So I've really not been drawn to scents, wearing scents. But then I've been like, well, okay, once I'm not pregnant, maybe I will get back into it. But honestly, I'm going to have my baby, and I'm going to be wearing my baby and carrying my baby all the time. And I don't really want to be wearing too much scents that would, you know, could bother my baby. And I just feel like it never ends. Like, because even when my baby's 2, I'm still going to be like carrying them and interacting with them all the time. And I might have a second baby by that point, you know. So I'm just thinking that I'm probably going to sell quite a bit of my collection, and it's not because I don't like those scents. It's just that I think that I'm in a phase of my life where perfume is not going to really have as much of a place. So maybe once my kids are like a little older, they're in grade school or so, I might get more into perfume. I have no idea. So if I do sell this, it's not because I don't like it, and I would still kind of describe it as like part of my collection, but I might sell it just because I might really narrow down my collection to just like 15 cents versus like 100 cents, which I have right now. So, this scent has an overall rating of 3.84 out of 5, but it only has 24 votes on Fragrantica. So it's kind of being rated like right in the middle, but it has hardly any votes. So it's not a very well-known fragrance. I heard about this from the YouTuber named Veronica Says. She has a fragrance channel. She's great. I love her. So that's where I heard about this from. And then let's see, people are rating this as having pretty decent longevity, decent sillage, and being feminine leaning unisex. I would agree. I feel like this is definitely feminine leaning for sure, but a little more unisex. It's one of those fragrances that's just a little bit more environmental smelling, if that makes sense. Like, it smells a little bit more like a seascape than a perfume. I mean, it still smells like a perfume, but you know what I mean. I have not worn this in quite a few months, so I honestly don't remember how the longevity was, but I really don't remember that it was bad, so I can tell you that at least from my personal experience. Let's finish up by reading a few reviews. Somebody who kind of rates this meh in the middle says, it smells fairly similar to the original liquid cashmere, which I owned years ago. It's a little lighter due to the sea notes. It isn't a typical marine fragrance. It's inoffensive, but it's pretty boring. The bottle is so simple. It feels like a body spray or something. Yeah, it's a pretty simple scent. I could see why it seems like a body spray a little bit, but I don't think it doesn't last like a body spray. It has better longevity than that. Somebody else says, I tried it today and I must say that I like it a lot. I honestly don't get much salt in this scent. It's more a nice and not overdone aquatic vibe. I like that it smells elegant. I would define it as a fresh floral with an undertone of aquatic notes and a warm, soft musk that Donna Karan does so well. I find it pleasant, grown up, very nice. I just wish I could find it in a 50 ml. My store only carries 100 ml. I'm seriously considering buying it. It is lingering on my wrist in the prettiest way. Yeah, I think this is 100 ml. Yeah, definitely this is 100 ml and it's like crazy tall. It's a little bit excessive because, you know, a lot of people have perfume shelves or whatever that can't hold something this tall. So I specifically hung my next perfume shelf above this so that it would just fit. This was the limiting factor, if you know what I mean. Okay, everybody, so that is my review of Donna Karan Liquid Cashmere Aqua. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will catch you all again soon. Okay, bye.